When you hear the name Gracie, who do you think of? Is it Royce in the first UFC? Is it Renzo, Royler, or perhaps Rickson? The name has dominated in both Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts for many, many years now. And today, in the Fight Business Podcast, we're going to meet one young man who's looking to follow his family tradition. Meet Robson Gracie Jr.
Was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, because at the school, the moment they knew there was a Gracie, they started picking up fighting. I don't know, to try to testing, and nowadays most of my friends are the ones who not even know about it, not even train jiu-jitsu. My best friends in school was the ones, because the other one, everyone who knows something, okay, let's go, and was kind of rough. Yeah, I have a couple cousins. They don't train at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not many, but we have a couple Gracies. They don't train.
So
I don't know how life went to them, like, because for no reason, on the school or on the street, the people was picking up fight with me.
My grandfather was Carlos Gracie, the older brother of Hiro. My father is Robson Gracie Jr., Grandmaster 9-degree red belt.
I have all from all the pictures there that they have in the wall are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like I was wise picking up, like I put in there, but the one of my father looking in the mirror. That day, specifically the day I took that picture from my cell phone. Yeah. He was leaving the hospital.
Right.
I remember because I was in a tournament. Hiram was fighting. I was there with him, and then he went to the final. He got champion. We celebrated, and then my sisters called me and said, "Hey man, the dad's not feeling good." So I went straight to the tournament, to the airplane, to the airport. Took the plane with no backpacks, straight like I was. And I stayed there with the hospital with him for 3 days. And then that picture when he looked at himself in the mirror was for me like he's a picture of an old man, but he knows who he are. And Renzo once said that's motive a quote that motivated me a lot. He said, "I want to die old, shitting my pants like everybody will, but I want to remember who I was." People think we are fighters. The fighters are just one who go to the mat, to tournaments or MMA, whatever. No, but everybody has a fighting side, no?
Yeah.
And I think jiu-jitsu helps more inside than the outside. You were born a fight. You're born a fight. You're gonna have a struggle. Whatever you do, you're gonna have to fight. Exactly. My dad once told me. I remember when I got my blue belt. He did this speech. He gave me my blue belt, and he said, he has a friend who was a rich guy, and then he suddenly lost everything. And then when he lost everything, he tried to kill himself. And when he was ready to take his life, he started to remember the time he spent on the mat. People choke him in the face, extend his arm, like smashing him, crushing him. I said, okay. Then he stopped and think, I didn't give up at that time. I'm not gonna give up now. My dad was he really into the politics. He's really he's really friendly with a bunch of politicians. So one thing, he really likes poetry. He really likes to see the beauty in everything.
Right.
Even in a fight. Even when I was young, I remember having fights in school, whatever. He came to me like, "Oh man, that's happened. That's good, this and that." But one thing that I really like him is is that he sees the beauty in everything. Okay, he see the, and he give this to us. I see that a lot in Renzo. Renzo, like, he likes to write a lot. I have the kind of same feeling. I have kind of same. So the good thing my dad taught me was, not just taught me, but the good thing I see on him, only who are really close to him can see it, is that the poetry, the art inside a fighter. A lot. I remember when I got here in New York, when I moved here, we was driving a car, and Renzo came to me and said, "Oh, look, has a guy who has a flower store, a floriculturist, right? Has a flower place, and then he has a flower place, and then he came to me, look, this guy is a friend of mine. He's gonna get retired, and I have this money to invest. I can borrow you this money. We're gonna buy the store, and you're gonna be selling flowers. You're gonna have a good life. It's an easy job. The store run by itself. You don't need to do nothing. You don't change nothing. Just keep doing the work. Or you can struggle and be a fighter, or you can do the hard work and be a fighter. So what do you want? Then I came to him. So there's a lot of money you have. Yeah. So stick it up in your because I want to be a fighter.
Okay. It's fair to say he's been an influence then.
And then he came to me. That's the answer I wanted. That's the answer I wanted. If I wasn't be a fighter, I think I would be a journalist or something similar to write, because I really like to write. I really like to see the things, different views. I really like to do that. So I think I will be a journalist.
Cool. Well,
but the Renzo influence on me was that, because he gives you the choice and give you opportunities to solve your own problems. That's the thing. He gives you the problem and give you the opportunity to solve, but knowing he's gonna be there to help if you need. I try to turn it off,
Yeah.
I try to. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. But the thing. When I'm stepping the cage, I just try to thinking about my whatever who is behind me, like my coach, my brother, whatever who's there with me.
Yeah.
And then do my best. After, of course, then I'm thinking about the pressure of the family, the pressure of the name. So it's a little bit hard to turn it off, because that's one of the questions I answer the most. People asking me. Yeah, true. Because they waited for the submission. They're waiting for the submission. They're waiting for me to use my jiu-jitsu. They're waiting for that. So, and if I do, it's okay. Like, all right. But if I don't do it, something's wrong. I remember. I was young, doing a tournament in Brazil, and I submitted my opponent. Oh yeah, because he's a Greece. But no, but we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing. It's not like a Muay Thai kid came with me. No, we're doing the same thing. We have the same weight. We have the same belt. We have everything the same. So
the name didn't submit him, right? You did.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're Gracie. Take my arm. Take my arm. No, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I like Minotauro Nogueira.
Of course.
Not because he is represent jiu-jitsu, but because he faced a bunch of tough guys.
Yeah.
That's you see him like not afraid of He went to Fedor, he lost, and he go again, and he lost again. So he keep chasing what he wants. Doesn't matter, without fear. That's what I see the most. I like him. I like Dan Henderson a lot too. I like Vanderlei. Has a specific fight, Vanderlei and the Henderson, where the doctors tried to stop Vanderlei and said, no, 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 I want to keep going. I want to keep going. And they didn't stop the fight, and Vanderlei got knocked out. And this is the fight. It's the beauty of the fight. I really like it. Now is getting into another level.
Yeah.
It's totally another level. I remember, for example, when I was young, I remember Renzo training no gi. Is the gi, take the gi top, gi pants, no shirt, and start training. That was what no gi was.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Even the no gi's got another level. Even the Jiu Jitsu got in another level. So nowadays another level. You need to be they have the whole team. They have you see the fighters, even the way they dress, the way everything. So I think this is great for the sport. I think this is good, and the guys who are there in the top now deserve to be there. No, so many names.
Any weight class.
So many names, but I really like John Jones. The same thing, same reason, because he fought the best. You see the story of the guys who he fought. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I really like the Usman. I really like Usman because he has, for me, in my opinion, he has a good heart. Like a heart also. He's focused. I like the way he fight. No, they don't keep joking around. They just go there and do the job, do the work done. I like him. So those two. If I have many names, but I like Aldo a lot.
Yeah, Jose Aldo.
I like same thing because he's serious. He goes, he's fun. But Usman, I would say I pick up Usman and John Jones. With not relate to martial arts. That's it.
Yeah, but you have it in the bag.
Books. I have a couple books.
Right.
As you can see, I like to read a lot. What else? My camera. I like to take pictures, and I think that my books and my camera. Yes, I really like it. One thing that I really like it, they are kind of light, good to train, and at the same time they are light, they are strongish. Okay, so because sometimes you get a couple gi super light, it's easy to your opponent make grips, but the heavy gi ones are light, but it's still like you're feeling like you're having a strong gi. You know, hard to make grips, especially the collar. It's not like those soft ones. Because you look to the gi, looks like when he came like this, okay, it's a heavy gi. You put it on, it's totally different. The gloves for sure.
Yeah.
I think the gloves, yes, because you use all the time. You use to sparring, you use to hitting the bags, hitting pads. And a good glove need to long. You have to use a lot, and you know you're gonna last.
Yeah.
Sometimes you use a couple gloves, you start punching the bag, just the bag, and boom, gone, boom, gone. They start open on the side right here. They start like get kind of couple things out. But the heavy gear I have been using a lot for everything. I have my favorite glove. And I have been used for sparring, punching people in the face, and I have to punch the bag, and it's still good. It's still like and fix well. Good to put it in, good to put it out. Perfect. Okay, so we have 3 beats in Brazil that I really like it. Is first one Ipanema, because I grew up there.
Yeah.
nearby.
Beautiful place.
Ipanema and Arpoador Beach. Those two, especially the second one, I have a couple fights because
What was it called? The second one?
Arpoador is
Arpoador.
yes, because it's a long beach.
Yeah.
Arpoador is just in the corner, just like the last beach, and then Ipanema and then Leblon. Ipanema, I will choose.
Robson, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview today. And
My pleasure.
People watching it, enjoy it too. I think they'll get a big insight into what's going to be happening on the mats and in the cage in 2022, right?
Soon, good news coming soon.
I am part of the most famous family in all martial arts. My grandfather was Carlos Gracie, the older brother of Hito. My father is Robson Gracie Jnr, Grandmaster 9th degree red belt. I trained in New York City under my brother, Renzo Gracie. You might say that I born to Jiu Jitsu. There have been many great names in Jiu Jitsu. This is where I belong.